Warning! There will be some very minor spoilers in this podcast showcasing a certain design of a certain character late-ish in one of the story mode thingies. So run away, run far away if you don't want to see that.
This is your final warning.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But now we shall talk about this.
Oh.
This official artwork created by Junni? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's a freelancer who did this artwork for Namco and Lizardman.
Nope.
That's a Lizardman. Mm-hmm.
Lizardman.
He's looking very scaly, as he should be.
Oh no, Ryman!
I don't want to get eaten.
Okay, we need to talk about Lizardman. I think we're close to finally figuring out the Lizardman mystery.
Okay.
So we have this. This infographic was created by Norik on the 8-Way Run forums. So he's been doing a good job summarizing the information we know about Lizzie so far. So there are Lizzie enemies using a version of Lizardman's moveset from Soul Calibur 1 and 2, with potentially one new move, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a collection of what it looks like in the game. Even gets a portrait thingy. And Norik is thinking maybe this is hints that maybe he's an unlockable.
Okay.
But I have another idea.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
wait, before you move on. Yow.
Oh yeah. This is actually very important to point out. This is his dialogue in the game. But yeah, just take a look at this. This right here is Lizardman from Soul Calibur 4.
Yeah, as you can see here.
I want you guys to focus on this shoulder pad. Get the shoulder pad.
All right. Let me just.
Mesmerized by it.
Okay.
Ooh, so
Focusing.
fancy. And now.
Okay.
This looks like the same shape.
It does.
Kind of looks like it could be this as well.
Hmm.
And now, pay attention to this.
Okay.
Yes. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Look at this. His leg armor. Yes.
Right.
Oh. And even this. You can barely see it here. So he's using his design from Soul Calibur 4 and a moveset from Soul Calibur 1 or 2.
It's an interesting combination.
I think he's just a random enemy for you to beat up. I think that's it. I think that's all the Lizzie will get in this game. You guys have any final thoughts about the Lizzie situation? Do you think he could be unlockable?
I've never understood the appeal of Lizardman.
There are fans out there. There are people who like the Lizzies.
Yeah, I just don't know why.
He's very attractive. He has very interesting dialogue.
Yow.
Any words, Icewave, on Lizzie? Man?
Well, I hope he's unlockable if he's in. Just, if he's DLC, that'll be depressing.
Wait, hang on, I just noticed something else.
What?
Alright, so he's using an axe in this picture.
Yeah.
But he's using a sword in this picture.
He's very conflicted.
Inconsistency.
Maybe it is as if they didn't have like proper concept art for his design in Soul Calibur 6.
Oh.
But we have more stuff we can talk about. More stuff.
Alright.
This again. This. Tira is here on the character select screen.
Okay.
Which is not really a big shock. I think a lot of people, well, I at least thought like this would be a logical place for her to be on the select screen. But what's a little bit more surprising is what is I think Jelly's mad. What?
What?
Get out of the space.
Okay. I want an early copy.
No.
Oh yeah, there are people out there now with the game. It's yeah. So what's a little bit more surprising is this. This is where Inferno is.
Yes, blue.
Oh,
Yes.
well, all right then.
So he's not in the middle, which a lot of people thought, and which one of the leaks kinda said it would be. But the more interesting thing about this is that means there are 3 slots remaining, which would not match the quantity in the season pass.
Maybe that's where this will finally be put to use then?
I have a theory!
Okay.
So this is Tira, we know that. That
Right.
leaves these 2 characters, which I think are still DLC characters. And my theory is that they have 2 DLC characters which are far along in development, so far along that they decided, hey, we really want these 2 characters to be here. And then they have one final character who's not that far along in development, which would match up with the Okawa hinting that they have a guest character in the works. He also said in an interview that I can't remember the exact wording, but he basically implied that if there's a guest character, then they're not even certain themselves who it is, which I'm kinda tempted to think.
Work?
Hmm?
How does that work?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like that was a lie, but maybe it was like only a half lie that they've like now barely figured out who it is, and like it is something we'll see like months from now. So that is my theory about this. Like they have 2 more characters which we'll get soonish, and then a 4th character which we'll have to wait months for. But we have more stuff to talk about.
Oh my.
Amy!
Oh.
This Amy. Amy. Do you
Hilda.
recognize this design, Ryman?
Hilda.
Yeah, from the Soul Calibur 2 intro.
Yes.
It's Hilda.
Amy.
Hilda.
Amy.
Hilda.
I punch you!
Oh.
Yeah, this is. I think this is neat and cute to see. She has a cute little like portrait here.
I like that the outfit is the same too. It's not just a nice extra touch.
But there's something serious we have to talk about there.
Okay.
Do you guys see anything unusual or off about this picture?
No classes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Although that's not what I'm alluding to. Although on that note, talking about the glasses, is he gonna get glasses for a silly reason? Is the glasses actually a disguise for him?
Oh man.
I think it actually could be, because the rest of the outfit is the same. Well, except for like he doesn't have the half cape here, but otherwise this is the same as his Soccer 6 outfit. But anyway, there's another thing odd here. Do you guys see it? Can you find it?
The background?
Okay, I will just say it, but I'm sorry. This will ruin all of Soul Calibur 6 for you.
Okay.
The frame is vertically flipped! Oh my god, like this is how it's supposed to look like, but it's flipped! I bet you guys are so mad right now.
No, it's not. It's not flipped. It's just they've taken the same frame and just applied it here and not drawn a top part.
I will show you that it is wrong, because I have a version where it is correct.
Excuse me while I go refund the game.
Okay.
So I have specifically prepared another version just to indicate the frame, not to show anything else. So if you pay attention to this version, you can see the frame is here correct. And there's like nothing else to see here. Just a normal picture of this frame. Okay, fine. Amy.
Also, hey, he's got his glasses on now.
You guys seeing Amy?
Yes, very much seeing Amy, yes.
And Amy has never looked like this before. Like, this is a new Amy. Like, Amy.
I know she had an alternate costume in Soul Calibur 3, but I don't even think it's that one. This is actually brand new.
I can't remember her alt Calibur 3. I know she only had one outfit in 4.
She did?
Yeah, she only had one in 4.
Oh, right. The other wasn't recolor.
Yeah, the other one was a different color. Like, she was basically a Soul Calibur 6 character in 4. So this is not like her Soul Calibur 3 second outfit, right? Because I don't remember that outfit at all.
I do not think so. I don't recall seeing her with like a headdress on. Ever.
Is she also a DLC character?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I don't know. Like this either makes me think Amy is a DLC character like Cassandra, or that Cassandra maybe is not likely to be a DLC character after all. I don't know.
Yeah.
They should just go ahead and announce the DLC characters, because I'm getting a little bit curious.
Yeah.
Oh, before I move on, there's one thing I'm forgetting to show here. This is not the only character. We know now. We've seen Cassandra with a new outfit. We've seen Amy with a new outfit. But they showed off another character with a completely new, unique design.
Okay.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Just take a look at this!
Okay. I was not expecting.
Where the hell did you get that Garfield picture
Oh
from?
my god! Aren't you guys shocked? Wow. I am shocked. So shocked.
I'm shocked at you that you would pull the stunt.
Okay, fine. I made it. I just want to see Garfield in the game. That's all I want to
Clearly.
see.
You want to see Garfield over Amy?
I should rethink my words.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Amy.
Okay.
There is one reason to think there is reason to think they would actually go with Cassandra and Amy as the DLC characters. For instance, it would align pretty well with my theory that specifically they have two characters which are far along in development DLC wise. And if you
Okay.
look back at the Facebook poll Namco had 3 years ago about the future of Soul Calibur, if you look at the characters who aren't yet in Soul Calibur 6, the ones with highest votes are Cassandra and Amy. So if they're actually paying close attention to that poll, then that would be reasoning to choose those characters. And also, if you look at the returning characters in Soul Calibur Lost Swords, the only returning characters who return to that game, but not Soul Calibur 6 so far, are Cassandra and Amy.
The plot thickens.
But yeah, it's, I don't know, I don't know. I would be very much okay with Cassandra and Amy being the DLC characters, but it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, who knows? Maybe tomorrow we'll have another picture of someone doing another thing in story mode where they reveal, I don't know, Jar Jar Binks with a new design.
I'm not even gonna bother.
I think this looks like a cute outfit, though.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it would fit Amy.
Sure.
Glad she's not a vampire yet.
Yeah, I hope they tone that down for Raphael. They don't need to go down that route. They don't need to make him super duper mega ultra evil. I will say that
This is refreshing to see him like this again. It's refreshing.
yeah,
just blue eyes, normal human dude.
Smile just a little bit of smile at least.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him smile in any of these pictures yet.
And I
Does he
will
ever smile?
hope so. I will say that maybe slightly unnecessary. Raphael to give her ornaments with skulls on them.
Oh. Yeah, that's a bit weird.
It's her goth face.
I could just imagine her asking, why do these have skulls in them? And he's like, sorry, it's all I had.
I found them in the clearance store.
But even if she's not a playable character in any way, it's at least neat to see her again.
It looks like she's older in the later picture too.
Yeah, definitely.
Taller and, well.
Yeah. I guess Raphael's story mode does span quite a few years.
He goes from being to
Yeah.
You're not
So, yeah.
Jar Jar.
So maybe Tira, Cassandra, Amy, maybe?
Maybe.
Hilda, please, Hilda,
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to go out there and announce DLC characters. It would be a good idea for people buying the season pass to know what they're actually getting.
Yep.
it just, I mean, there's so many people who are just, they want to know if character X or Y is in the game.
I want to know if Voldo's in the game.
Do you guys have anything to add about this?
I guess there is one other tiny, small piece of news specific to those who are going to be playing the game on PC. NVIDIA recently released game-ready drivers for, among other games, Soul Calibur 6. You can download them right now from the NVIDIA website or through the GeForce Experience program if you prefer to do it that way.
I have one pro tip regarding those drivers.
I mean,
you probably don't need them.
Yeah, but in case you run into problems on day one, just know those drivers are there. But yeah, like general PC gaming advice here: don't upgrade drivers unless you have to.
Yeah. Like sometimes there are issues introduced in new drivers, so sometimes you can get new problems by just updating things. And like there are new NVIDIA drivers happening like every 2 weeks, I feel.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean they try to get. Well, AMD does this too. They try to get new drivers out to coincide with big releases. For example, this game ready driver also it says it's game ready for Black Ops 4, for example.
Another thing about the PC version is that there are people in the press who have been able to get early access to the PC version. There was one guy who said I think he was using a GTX 950. And,
that's pretty low end.
And he said he was getting a constant 60 FPS in the game. He didn't mention like any settings or resolution, I think. But still, that seems like a good sign.
It's a very promising sign.
Well, it probably shouldn't be too bad because, of course, these games are designed to run at 60 FPS on base consoles.
Yeah,
so...
and you also have Tekken 7, where as long as you don't choose Kuma or Panda, you will have extremely good frame rate on basically whatever hardware.
Oh, does the fur shader just wreck?
Oh yeah, it is insane. Like, it is the one thing which will kill your frame rate in that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I never knew.
I did a test the other day randomly because I was curious. I ran the game at 4K with all settings max. The only thing which would reduce my frame rate was playing as Kuma and Panda.
Well, okay then.
Huh.
It's a good thing there isn't a lot of fur shading going on with the Soul Calibur 6 designs then.
So we've seen Cassandra, Amy with new designs. We've seen Huang with all design, Edgemaster with all design, Lizardman with all design. Are there any other characters which is possible they would show during the story mode? Would Li Long have a reason to be in any of the story modes?
Hilda
would be very young.
I'm going to say Young Sung.
But Hilda's like...
I think he wants Hilda back, just a hunch.
Well, I mean, I feel like if Hilda's gonna appear in any story mode, maybe that would be Siegfried. And if Hilda does appear during Siegfried's story mode, then they would have to make her older. I feel like if they actually go out of the way to show her older, that's probably a good sign. She could be
Talon got tweaked.
Yeah, I mean...
I should probably not point my gun at a girl.
They also tweaked Tira. Like, Tira, would have been too young for Soul Calibur 6. I don't...
There's hope.
I feel like Yunsung has... I don't think he'll appear in the story modes because I feel like it would have made a lot of sense for him to appear with Sungmina, but they chose Huang instead.
They chose Huang instead.
Okay, Ramen?
I liked Youngsung in Soul Calibur 2. He's one of the few characters I played. It was like him, Link, Talon, and Sungmina. That's who I played as. I would be surprised to see absolutely no Huang or Youngsung in any of the as a lockable or DLC because that's just, I don't know. Like they were missing in Soul Calibur 5 as well. It would be great for them to missing again. But besides that, I don't think I can think of any other returning characters we potentially see in the story modes.
Maybe Setsuka Mitsurugi's? Maybe?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. That's another potential character. I'm just trying to think, like, who could we see with a potentially returning with a returning or new outfit, which will like lower or increase the chances of Cassandra and Amy being.
Oh.
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
Get out.
Okay, there you go.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Imagine we're playing
I say
through.
that, and I like Darth Vader in 4, but get out.
I can just imagine, like, I don't know, we're playing as Ivy or whatever. You suddenly see like Darth Vader in a new outfit. And you're like, this is such a realistic possibility.
I am your father.
It'd be a battle between Vader and then some others. I am her father. No, I am her father. Very riveting story.
They'll end up at a TV show. Who's the father?
Oh no. God, we're ruining Soul Calibur. I'm so sorry.
But I didn't mention the worst part. Like his alternate, Darth Vader's alternate outfit. It's an Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, spoilers! I didn't know he was Anakin.
I always thought it was Kylo Ren.
Oh, you want to make it even worse?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Seriously, where is that Garfield picture from?
It's a painting I found on DeviantArt. I can link to it in the.
Oh my god! Of
thing.
Course it is.
Any more thoughts about the Soul situation?
Well, I mean, that's not lasagna. That's a burger.
Well, I mean, Raphael is not wearing his glasses a bit. No other thoughts about this whole situation?
I mean, I guess all I could say is 2D illustrations are easier to make than a full character model and animation rig and all that stuff.
That is true, but I mean, I feel like would they really go out of the way to make a new outfit when the character would be more recognizable, and it would take less resources to just use an older outfit?
I'm not sure because I mean, like the entire illustration is new. So even if they're putting her and even if they're putting characters in their old outfits, they still have to redraw that entire outfit, regardless of whether it's old or new.
I feel like with Amy, at least, like I could see that makes sense because this outfit does remind me a lot of her other outfits. But with Cassandra, she just looks like her outfit, new one, just looks so different compared to everything else. I feel like in her case, it would have made a lot more sense for her to use an older outfit if they just wanted her to be only in a story mode and be recognizable. And also, like, they've done so little with other outfits for other characters. First of all, there's no 2P outfits when you play the game, and all the screenshots we've seen in the story mode so far, they're not really ever wearing anything different besides the main outfits. Like, even in the prologue pictures we saw back at E3 showcasing events from Soul Edge, they were using their Soul Calibur 6 outfits.
Well, I don't know then.
Except for Siegfried.
Oh yeah, Siegfried. Which I could be wrong, but I think his outfit might actually be the same, just his hairstyle is different.
It's just custom character pieces.
And then we have by far the biggest mystery of them all. Why is the frame messed up in this?
I guess QA missed that.
Will the day one patch fix it?
Has it been confirmed there'll be one?
I guess not. Everyone is just assuming so. I mean, it is pretty common this for games.
Also, we are just like 5 to 6 days away from launch as we're recording this.
Yeah, and I imagine there's probably a lot of stores out there breaking the street dates. If anyone knows any like small store, they could just probably casually enter and ask if they have Soul Calibur 6 in stock and just ask if they can buy it. This won't work with PC version though, because that is digital.
I should try it tomorrow.
Oh my.
I'm also curious when the PC version will actually unlock.
Yeah, because let me just double check something, because there was a bit of an oddity that when we were talking about the Steam release that I noticed.
Oh my.
Because I think when both of you guys checked the Steam page for you, it said it unlocked on the 19th, whereas I said, and yet it still says it for me, it says it unlocks on the 18th on Steam. So yeah, that does raise some questions about when does it unlock if it says 18th for me in the UK and it says 19th for you and like the rest of Europe.
Hopefully they don't do the silly thing of going with the default Valve time of, well, that would be like 7 p.m. my time, like on the 19th. That would be silly.
Well, considering it says 18th for me, I doubt it, because that seems to suggest that it unlocks like pretty late at night on the 18th for me, and then like very early in the morning 19th for you guys.
I would be okay with that. I would be very okay with that.
Same here.
I looked up Amy's secondary outfit in Soldier 3, and yeah, that is definitely very, very different from this one. She even gets like a tiny hat, the outfit in 3.
I want a tiny hat on her.
Tiny hat.
I am curious what other people think about this news, like what are people's theories now about the roster situation? What are these 2 slots? Any chance they're unlockables? I personally think there's no, but we'll see. What you'll see? Hey, Cassandra, Amy, maybe someone else will see? Who? What? Where? Why?
Kazuma Kiryu, Gordo Machima.
Oh. Well, that'll be a plot twist.
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know, maybe they will pull up Tekken 7 and all of the DLC characters besides Tira are all guests. Who knows?
And then Season 2 is where you'll get the Soul Calibur characters. Fun.
I also want to mention that I was preparing that podcast where we go through Software 6 music stuff. I mean, Software music, not Software 6 music. We were supposed to do that podcast today, but there's one big bug in the tool which prevents it from actually working correctly, so I'll have to delay that, and kind of looking like it might not happen until after the game is released, because I don't think we'll all be available the same day until then. You may now weep.
Oh dear.
Okay, so anything else? Is that it for the podcast?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okie doke. See you peoples next time.
Bye.
Amy? Amy?
That is Amy, yes.
Garfield?
No.
I'm in the front now.
God damn it.